I want better for my kids than what I have. Always reach a point, no matter who you are, what your situation is, in which you need something more in life. My purpose is to help you, is to help people and help people make the right decisions. Is that the pinnacle of your life? Is that all you're good for? When you are pursuing something, it provides you fulfillment. Things couldn't be better in life. You've got a great job. It pays you a decent amount of money. So much that you're able to have the nice car that you want, the nice house. You're married. The two of you are very happy. And you have retirement set up. Things could not be better. There cannot be anything else. There's nothing else to achieve in life. Now, of course, I'm just making stuff up and I'm getting a little facetious here. But there is a little bit more to life. And we all run into the point in which we say, what more is there for me to do? And so, like many people that I've talked about on this channel, and you may be this person, I was certainly this person at one point, and I think we all end up being this person at one point or another, where we just feel like there's just got to be more to life. There's got to be some sort of purpose, right? Really? There has to be. And just as an example, I found this one on Reddit, of course. So we have this person on Reddit, and they say, so sick of work, should I do a career change? I'm 25 years old, I'm married, no children. I technically have made it, I guess. I make $75,000 a year. Me and my wife pull in $9,300 a month post taxes, and they have a 15% retirement. But I'm bored. I work in IT. I'm a systems admin. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science. I am so sick of office work. I've worked in IT for 5 years. And then they go into, we'll see. Also, they say it's so effing boring. I have little to no human interaction. Me and my wife have the wealth for me to go back to school, and my work would pay for a third of it. I was visiting with a friend at the hospital the other day and felt weird. In a way, I was kind of jealous of the nurses there. Now I totally understand the nurses have to deal with. Getting spit on, cleaning up people's and the hours. And so, yeah, so first of all, this is a case of the grass is greener on the other side. We've already talked about it. You all hopefully all know about this. We all reach a point in our careers where we feel like we should be doing something else. We feel like there's got to be something else. And there is. And the funny part I find about this is this person did their entire life correct. They did their entire career correct. And so they have a decent job. I mean, $75K as a system admin, but money isn't the most important part. The important part is that you are set up for success. You're able to pay for things. You're not in debt. That you feel good about where your life is at. You're in control of your life. Being in control of your life is the most important thing. But I don't know. You kind of go through it, and obviously this person is missing something. Now, I know it's kind of obvious. It's kind of at the top of the page. They say it in their first line. They're 25 years old, they're married, and they have no children. And so I'm not saying that the children are the best purpose in life, but it's pretty darn obvious. They're 25 and they have no purpose in life. Well, yeah, you have no purpose in life. What is the purpose of life? What is the purpose? Is it to have fun? Is it to play video games? Is it to make the most money in life? Is it to, see the most movies in life? What is the purpose? What is the purpose? I don't know. I know for me, at least one of the purposes is longevity. It's the extension of my family. It's the continuation of my family. And so my journey is to build the next generation, is to say, I want better for my kids than what I have right now, or that my parents had. And I'm doing pretty well right now, but I'd like my kids to do even better than I'm doing right now. And so my focus, one of them at least anyway, from a personal standpoint, is that my kids have a better life than me. Now, that's kind of obvious. And so this person's kind of early in life. They're only 25, so maybe they haven't quite figured that part out yet. But that's not what we're here for today. This person is an example of someone who needs more in life. Their job isn't quite doing it for them. Their job is their entire existence. Now, don't get me wrong, making money and being able to buy the things and having the lifestyle that you want certainly is important. However, you always reach a point, no matter who you are, what your situation is, in which you need something more in life. You need something else. There has to be more. I mean, I have a decent job. It pays pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it, but I still have YouTube. I still do YouTube. I still career coach people. So what is my purpose in life from a career standpoint? From a career standpoint, I've done fine, but there's more to it. I have a purpose. My purpose is to help you. Is to help people and help people make the right decisions. To help people grow their careers so that they are strong and so that they can build their own personal economies and help the communities around them and grow the country and make the country even stronger. That's my purpose. That's what I'm attempting to do right now. You may not believe it, but that's where I'm at. And so this comes in a long line of postings that I've seen and hearing people talk about purposelessness, hopelessness, that they don't know what the next step is in life. And the interesting thing that I find, and in pretty much all cases, is this happens to do with when they work in a corporate environment, when they work for somebody else. And so when we're talking about working in a corporate environment, you are no different than a light bulb. So if you are in my house, let's just use this as an analogy. If you are in my house and I need a light bulb, I take one out of the box and I screw it in and it turns on and it works. And then eventually it gets burned out and I have to put a new one in. The same thing with the corporation. And the corporation is like your house. The light bulb is like an individual worker. When a person gets burnt out and they quit, they just remove that person and they put in a new one until that one gets burnt out. All these people are light bulbs. Now, I know that's kind of silly, but that's all you are. Once you think about yourself as a light bulb, then the light bulb goes on right up here. And you realize you're just a tool. So in all this, we discussed that, working in a corporation can be beneficial for a person's career. It could be great for growing personal money. I won't call it wealth. I almost called it wealth. And we think about this as an important part of life. And we think about the skills and the benefits that we get from working for a corporation. But in reality, we like to think that our lives have ended there. We like to think that we're going to have a 20-year career. I talked to a guy last month who said that he was in a job for 20 plus years in his job. He thought that was his forever job. There's no such thing. The forever job, not a reality. Many people want that corporate job, that they're going to be as excited about that work as they were the first day. And they're just not. People get burnt out. Even if you're good at your job, even if the employer, the corporation depends on you, you will eventually get burnt out, or they'll get burnt out on you one way or another. And so what ends up happening is that we all get this mindset. We get this mind fog. We think that is it. That is the pinnacle of life. I'll just ask you, is your corporate job the pinnacle of life? If you work at Walmart and you stock shelves, is that the pinnacle of your life? Is that all you're good for? Of course not. Of course not. But there is a pinnacle to your work life, and it's the next stage. It's the thing that you're meant to do. And this comes in couple different forms. This comes in self-employment. This comes in working with the community. This comes with starting your own corporation. This comes with helping others build their corporation. There is purpose to work life. You can find purpose, but you're not going to find it in a corporation. When you're a light bulb, all you are is a light bulb. You're nothing else. You're nothing more. You're not going to get promoted. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're a stinking light bulb. There's no moving on to saying, well, now I'm going to become, you're going to end up becoming the light fixture instead of being the light bulb. Well, maybe. maybe you could work up your way from being a light bulb to a light fixture. Then maybe someday you could be the electrical wires. Okay, I'm just being stupid at this point. And so what's the solution? The solution is that you have to find more that's in life. You have to find something else to occupy your time. I have accounting clients who spend their time getting their CPA. That matters for their job. They get their CPA certification for accounting. It's a complete life changer. And you say, okay, but that's kind of for the purpose of accounting. But it doesn't end there. Because a couple of these accounting clients don't plan on being accounting professionals working in a corporate environment where they are just the light bulb. A couple of these people plan to start their own CPA firm. They want to start their own company, and it's for various reasons. They want to help certain group of people. They want to help people reduce their taxes, whatever it is. And so when you are pursuing something, and this is the key, when you are pursuing something, it provides you fulfillment. It provides fulfillment. You don't feel like you're doing nothing. And it's the pursuit. It's the pursuit that keeps us energized. It's the pursuit that keeps us going. And so these accounting professionals, I don't want to do accounting, but they do. And the pursuit of the CPA is just a step in their journey. Because then it becomes a pursuit to start their own firm. Because they're not stopping. They're not stopping. They don't stop growing. They're going to continue to grow because they have something to pursue. And the same goes here. We have this person, just using them as an example, where they work as a system admin, or if you want to call it, a light bulb. They are simply just a tool. What are they pursuing? What are they going after? What are they moving towards? What are they trying to accomplish? And this is where the problem comes in. They don't have anything. When you have nothing to pursue, you have no purpose in life. And so you must pursue something to keep you going. Because otherwise you get stale, you get bored, you start suffering from mental illness. You have to pursue something. Which is why a bachelor's degree at a university is so easy. Because as a high school graduate, you say, yeah, I'm going to pursue getting a bachelor's degree. But then what do you do after that? And that's the trick. Is what do you do after that? And so once you have the awareness of, oh, I need to pursue something, well, now what? Now what do? Do you sit in a corner and hope it comes to you? Well, you can, and maybe that'll work. But you need to think about what you're doing in life. You start from a level and say, okay, let's just name a few options. I'll help you. Let's just start here. Let's start with community. All right, just taking a step back. There are a few things that before we figure out what purpose we want, we have to step back and realize there's ourselves. There are different units of humanity. There's ourselves. There's a couple. There's a family. And then there's a community. And communities of different size. Whether you're talking about your local town, whether you're talking about your local street, your church community, your country, or the world globally, your global community. At some level on one of these stages, you're going to be able to find something that gives you purpose. Something, just something. Okay, you got that? So community is the most important thing and will give you purpose. Now, next you have to find out on what level are you going to participate? Are you going to help? What community and what way are you going to help? Are you going to be a teacher? Are you going to, are you maybe going to teach at school? Are you going to be a politician? Are you going to, at what stage? So now that we know that community is what gives people purpose, we have to list out what are the opportunities in community. So there's police officer, there's a school teacher, maybe you're helping at the church, nonprofit organizations, maybe you're starting a business for the community, maybe you're helping someone else start a business in the community. How about being a politician, running for city office, running for, maybe you're interested in the school board. These are all things that give people purpose. They give life meaning, their work life meaning. Now, that doesn't mean you have to quit your job. No, not at all. It does not mean that at all. That doesn't mean you have to quit your job to do these things. It just means you need to stack. You need to add an opportunity for yourself. Give yourself purpose. You need to stack that to your career life. Now, for this person, they say they don't have any kids. Okay, that might give them some sort of meaning, some sort of purpose. But kids are kids. Kids are going to grow. Kids are going to move out. It might give you some purpose, gives you some sort of focus, especially at the time. You kind of blank out to the rest of the world while you're having kids. But finding a way to contribute to a community is the number one. But in order to get over the grass is always greener on the other side, the solution is community involvement. In order to get over the grass is greener on the other side issue, which we all have run into at one point or another. Now, to get over the grass is greener on the other side issue that we typically run into when it comes to employment, meaning one opportunity, one career looks better than my career. Finding meaning and finding purpose, finding something that we can pursue is found in contributing to your community. That's it for today. I'm SP Graham. This is Jobferno. If you have any questions, send me an email at questions@jobferno.com. And as always, choose skills over money.